Hello. Free Spirit and Abby here. So, you might have guessed there'll be crystals. My crystal cat needs to be supervising. Today, we'll be making a crystal grid. And mainly just a lot of nice tapping, scratching, fabric smoothing, crystal sounds, a little bit of reading to you about this necklace here. And by the time we finish, we'll have a beautiful peace grid. Peace, personal and global. Peace in our own heart, in our family, our community, our country, around the world. Crystals are natural amplifiers. So whatever you attach to them can go out into the world. It's true. They're like little beacons. So we're going to select some peace-loving crystals. And I'm going to light this lovely candle. A peaceful smelling candle made with lilac. No, not lilac, lavender. Lavender. This is a woodwick candle I've had for a while. I don't burn it very often because I don't want it to be all gone. Abby has been really excited lately when this crystal's more than usual. It's really windy here. You can hear the Italian cypress swaying outside the bedroom window behind me. Can you imagine lavender? There are some smells that I can smell when I see someone else with them. Lavender is one. Roses, gardenia. How about you? Delicious. Not too sweet, just light. I'm going to put it in the center of this grid here. Come back to that. It's a very complex pattern. Complex and yet logical, symmetrical, a sense of completeness, balance. Maybe in another video we'll talk about sacred geometry and the progression from the seed of life to the flower of life. But for now, we'll use this as a template to put the crystals on. And I felt like I should do a little clearing, a little connection to nature before we place the crystals. And I remembered I had this beautiful necklace. As you can probably tell, it's wooden. Wooden. Made up of all different size beads, which are made from very sacred trees. Some of them are larger, medium, and a lot of smallish ones strung on this very stretchy thread. Focus on the sounds here. The background just wash by. The sound of the wind is carrying the neighborhood noise closer. But it's just so much sound and can just be ignored. These beads are from Tasmania. My lovely and generous boss bought them for me years ago. He was on a trip to Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania. A little bit of information about them in these cards that he gave me. He knows I love to collect items with good energy from all around the world. And this one is from TTJ, a unique range of eco-friendly jewelry crafted from salvaged Tasmanian timbers. And he wrote on the back the beads that were in this necklace. I think actually he might have bought another necklace with a couple of other things for someone else, because I only have 1, 2, 3 cards about the different wood that was used in this necklace. And the information on the back has Huon pine, myrtle, eucalyptus, sassafras, and she oak. I think I'm saying those right. And this contains the Huon pine, which says, Huon pine is a rare, cool, temperate rainforest species which was first found along the Huon River in the south of Tasmania. Huon pine has a slow growth rate of 0.3 to 2 millimeters per year, contributing to the rarity of the species. The majority of the remaining trees are protected within reserves. So these were harvested from fallen trees that were designated for this use. And the next is myrtle. Myrtle is often found amongst the sassafras forests throughout Tasmania, most commonly in the north and northwest of the state. Myrtle flourishes in the moist, rich, and fertile soils of Tasmanian temperate rainforests, factors which contribute to the varying colors and figuring of the timbers. And the last is sassafras. Sassafras. Sassafras is a dominant species with a lifespan of approximately 200 years. It is an understory evergreen found throughout Tasmania's temperate rainforests. Sassafras is renowned for its rich and striking black heart figuring created by staining fungus within the heart of the tree. Now I don't know which is which, but together they feel great. Pretty light. They're smooth and polished. And after you hold them for a little while, they take on your warmth, like they've been in the sun. So I've had them here, holding my intention for this grid, and serving as a sort of a grounding, as I said, to connect to earth energy, which always supports peace. I'm going to light the candle and leave it here in the center for just a bit while I show you the different crystals that we're going to work with. And light a match. Make a wish. It's the opposite. Make a wish when we light a candle. Getting to be that time of the year. Fire in the fireplace, candlelight, short days, lots of soup. baking blankets. Let's just find a little peace, shall we? We'll be sealing in the energy of the grid, connecting all the crystals when we're finished with this beautiful wand of rose quartz. Such a peaceful, soft energy for your heart. I have some selenite here. A thick sheet that I've used in lots of my early videos with crystals. I used to make a lot of crystal videos. So if you haven't seen them, I have a playlist of all the crystal videos. You go to my channel and look under playlists. So I like to have this out just to sort of charge crystals that we're going to use and clear them from whatever else they've been doing. And this will be our centerpiece for the grid. Also rose quartz and silver. A pyramid. And 4 points to send the loving energy in all directions. So this will be the center. The main crystals for the grid are an assortment. I haven't quite determined if we'll use all or just some of them. A little hard to see the colors here. We have a nice assortment of amethyst, which is a very calming energy and also helps to bolster your discernment, your ability to recognize what's good for you, what's important to you. And it changes so often. You have to ride that wave of intuition. Some chevron amethyst. There's also some tree agate. No, maybe it's moss agate. And there's Turritella agate. Turritella agate connects us to the past. There's a lot of fossils in it. And so yeah, those two. So we use the amethyst and the turritella agate. Let's separate these here. Little puppy dog has come into the room. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's how it feels to me. So we'll leave the agate, and I think that is onyx. I'll leave those. So we're using these. That's good. And these. I think there's a loose dog. There's somebody yelling. What do you think, Abby? A loose dog? And then we're going to surround the grid with an assortment of quartz points. These are the ones that I use on almost all of my grids. The combination clear quartz, tangerine quartz, a little bit of red quartz, and some smoky quartz. Smokies right there. This is a tangerine quartz. Clear quartz, of course. And the red quartz. And those will just help to spread the energy and send it on its way. We'll also set up a barrier, semi-permeable, I might say, because it will let out the beautiful energy of the grid while not allowing any disturbance or interference with the energy of the grid. And this is Shungite. Elite Shungite. Super, super light and very shiny. The very special stone with energy. It's limitless for absorbing negativity, imbalanced electrical or magnetic fields. Whatever it's around, it brings back to its most natural state. Whether that's your water, your body, your mind. All kinds of things. I have some of it on the back of my cell phone and always near my computer and always on my body. Always on my body. So there. Let's just take a nice couple of breaths at your own pace while we wait for some peace to come into this neighborhood. I'm so sorry. There's gotta be a loose dog running down the street because every dog in the neighborhood is going off. Alright. I'll just move this right here. And place the rose quartz in the center. We're going to send that beautiful, loving energy through the amethyst. Connect them. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's ready to start chanting. These kind of things I used to like to do at the ashram. Like do a meditation, make a grid, chanting. I'll put this bigger one there. There you go. Get some Turritella agate. And the grounding. Beautiful energy that helps us to send our love through our connection to the earth, our ancestors, the true history of the planet. Alright. Turtella agate. It's like a soundtrack playing in the background from somebody else's house. My house is always quiet. What do you think? Clear quartz? Clear quartz? Yeah. Let's collect a bunch of the clear ones. Pour some out. Okay, we'll start with these. We're just going to point them facing out. Beautiful crystal light. The perfect vehicle to carry this crystal energy out and away. Point it out. Let's see, where's the point? Point. 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 Let's get a few more. Point. And point. One more there. Point. And then I'm going to put the large clear quartz, the fat ones, on the outside of the whole thing. So we go out, 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 out. Let's try the front. Sounds a little bit broken. There's definitely something going on down the road. Well, I definitely can't say that it's not appropriate to ask for peace. Peace amongst the dogs of the neighborhood, please. Please. Poor dogs. They must be upset about something for sure. Something is not right. And now, we'll put the shungite all around the outside. Sparkly, 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 sparkly. Gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. My goodness. Sprinkly, sprinkly. Even Riley's getting a little bit riled, and he can hardly hear. What's going on out there, Riley? Why are the dogs so upset? Hmm? Okay. So, all that's left is to wake up the grid. The energy of the flame containing our intention to increase the peace, increase the peace, increase the peace, starting from our center, from our heart, in all directions, above and below, to the front, to the back, to the left and to the right, around in ever widening circles, flowing endlessly out to anyone and everything that needs peace. Thank you so much for your inspiration. Even if you don't realize it, I make these videos just for you. I feel you. I hear you. And we're on the same wavelength. Enjoy your